She always tells me to smile and put on a happy face.
All I have are negative thoughts.
When I was a little boy, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
Well, if you say so, kid, you know, Joker it is. It's good.
Thanks, Murray.
I'm just trying to make people laugh.
There's no punchline.
My life is nothing but a comedy.
I really had a great intro a moment, well, like an hour ago, before Christine called, and then David called, and now William won't leave me the F alone. So, we're going to be reviewing Mike's Hard Cherry Lemonade. It was part of a red, white, and blue variety pack. So, I can't wait till she sees that I, in the middle of not having any money, spent money on alcohol. But thank you to the Patreon boys, because technically I dumped another Patreon thing in there, and so Patreon paid all but $4 worth of this. And I may have had one while I was waiting, but I'm going to pretend I have no idea what it tastes like. I can't explain this. Now the cherry one, there's six. Did you hear that? What the hell was that? There's 6 of the cherries in there, and then there's only 3 of whatever the white ones were and whatever the blue ones were. It kind of comes as a surprise. Limited edition, so drink up if you can. I also picked up an item today. I don't know. Yeah, Smart Money. I don't want to talk about that either. There was that. At least the alcohol was cheaper. Hey, it smells just like cherry. Cheers.
So I'm sitting here trying to work on this table, and I had a drill bit, and I don't know where the drill bit went. And I'm looking for the drill bit that I had in my hand. I'm like, oh, okay, I just need some tape. So I'll go over here to the tape drawer, which I got a pretty decent drawer full of tape, but I wouldn't have put the drill bit in the fucking tape drawer. So where the fuck did I put the drill bit? Do you know where I put my drill bit?
What this? Oh my God, he's asking though. You are asking the wrong person about that. You know how many times in this small little area that I'm doing work over here on the vise, and I set something right here, and then I can't find it. I can't help you. But I do have this. I've met so many cool people. So many cool people here. Okay, we got some Buzzball Coladas that are, Mike says, cheers, homie clubbers. Then he says, Everclear shots for everyone but me. Rich says, cheers, clubbers. God, it looks like if I would have waited around for 10 more seconds. Joey says, last question mark? No. Jolson says, 200 Sunny Slopes Club needs cowbell. I'm sorry, under contractual obligations, it's already gone by. Oh. Look at me. I even put them in order. Red, white, and blue. That's nice. Smile Money was first on yesterday's video. I know. There's some of you that would say, hey, this material and whatever, you know, you could resolve it by not doing a brew review every day. But when it's one of the only things I have left to look forward to anymore, you guys. Okay. All the sub-comments. Smile Money was first. Multi-Gunman says, is the loneliest number. Smile Money says, back sure is, but I will be joined by more when they catch up. And Bad says, first indeed. Cheap Old Gun Guy, the best chapter of your life begins at the end of a painful relationship. Yeah, been there, done that. Sub-comment, Smart Money says, damn, I never had a bad relationship, so my book doesn't have a best chapter. Cheapo Gun Guy says, my sympathy, maybe the best is yet to come. Mega or mega?
I'll have to send you a video from over at Dave's and show you the mess that I have to work in over there. Oh my God. Like, it's set up good, but like I'll get everything organized and like all the stuff just like set up, and then Dave comes in there and it's like a fucking bull in a china shop, and that's like an understatement because all of a sudden I've got like 15 gun parts from 5 different guns sitting on my workbench. So I just bring shit home now and work on it here because at least my workbench is mostly clear. It's full of shit, but I know where my shit's at, so when I set a part down, I'm not like, which fucking part is it?
Seeing so you are in the middle of the brew review, I'll call this a life hack. If I have to work on multiple things at a time, or I know it's going to be a while till I can afford to get back to it, like Samantha's rifle with the adjustable gas block, I put everything in a bag and vacuum seal it. Write that down. Works best for me, anyway. Let's see. Then Smile Money said, the cheap old guy, after 45 years, I certainly hope not laugh out loud. And Cheap Old Gun Guy says, multiple mega and mega. Okay. So, I picked up this in Gillis. And of course it comes with the absolutely ridiculous douchebag state known as California. I have some great friends that have to live out there, and I totally understand. I've never been to California, but there is lots of beautiful areas. Got this at Palmetto cleaning kit, like a it's a trigger lock, but it's like entirely made out of plastic. But it's okay. This is basically a high point clone. Not to be mixed up with a high, well, maybe I'm mixing them both up. It's not this, it's this. A high power. I think these are G10 G10 grips, chambered in 9mm with the 40-watt spread. It does have a blacked out. I really kind of dig these, and I agree. Probably won't hear me say this, gun wild, but I'm kind of like you. Originally, not really into them, but after shooting several of my guns that have this style, and it's nice because this particular backside is cupped, so you can take the fiber optic and just kind of drop it right in there. The bottom of the fiber optic just hits the bottom of the sight, and the front, I don't know if I can recreate that, like a wandering Lucy. Ed, if you were here, so you could blush. So, and of course, Sharky, the inaugural. Oh no! What is the barrel too long on this guy? Sort of, maybe. I can't even tell. Controls. It's got a. This could possibly go wrong. Ambi safety. I did put it in there, right? Yeah. Okay. Just checking. If I put it in there, though. Why was the hammer down? Ha! Oh, Sharky, we can't give that it's in this the HK P9S, which made sure that this thing was unsafe because the trigger on this may have a bunch of motion before it fires, but that motion isn't followed up by very much resistance, and that's after I put a new sear in it, because if any of you remember the story on this guy, it spent over a year up at my gunsmith's, and it finally got to the point where I'm just like, I'm picking it up on Friday, one way or the other. Sharky, look at there. I'm picking it up one way or the other on Friday, and I would prefer it not be in a baggie, in a box, which it ended up being. And I actually found an animated video taking this thing apart and then putting it back together. There was, the pieces just kind of flew through space, and trust me, there was no way, at least me, and I think I have a fairly mechanical brain. It's kind of cool though. It's got the little loaded indicator is that. Just kidding. And yeah, the trigger on this is ridiculously stupid. It's kind of like, when they say like a glass bar breaking, it's just like up to that wall, and then like anything past that. Here's an opportunity. Here's a Tardisius moment. It's nice that I used my brain for at least a second. I was like, if I actually put the round in this guy, how did... Okay, why did that and not want to do what it's supposed to do. Okay, that time it did. Yeah, I don't want to try lowering the hammer. I've seen all that happen. But Sharky, just a... Oh, yeah, see? It's amazing how you can see the projectile when there's actually a projectile in it. Right, Sharky? This is the one for the for the clip. But yeah, I've been given full authorization to try to destroy this. Nick, the owner of Lake Armory, said, yeah, Eric, I took a little look at that, and it is very robust. He goes, I hope you have someone that's going to send you a lot of 9mm if you think you are going to break this. Now, let me tell you one thing that I think is very cool, and of course, anybody that's known me for more than 1,400 videos knows that one of the things for me that gets my adrenaline going is guns that I relate to TV shows, especially if it's shows that I really like. And one of the things that me and Christine right now are on our second or third go-around on the Blacklist. And Red Reddington has a high power. Granted, this is not, but it looks just like it. I'm noticing one spot right here. That's kind of weird. It looks like somebody sprayed it with a little texture, but there's a spot where it looks like someone went like that. Hello, you have reached BandEBrewReviews. Go fuck yourself.
What are you doing, Butts?
A brew review?
Oh, you're still doing that?
Yeah, Christine called, then David called, so I started over.
My bad. I'll let you get to your thing. I was just seeing if you're working tomorrow or not.
No, I'm not.
Well, I got to drop Charlie off at school about 8 o'clock, and then I'm going to go out hunting for probably half of the day. Not a full day, but a half day, just if you were interested.
Christine has the day off tomorrow, so I'll have to check and see if she'd get pissed if I was missed.
Alright, well that's fine, just let me know. I just figured I'd throw it out there.
Yeah, if she doesn't miss my absence, I probably wouldn't mind going along.
Alright. Alright, yeah, just let me know when you find anything out, and we'll make a plan then.
Hey, how would I try to be different and I hunt with a Desert Eagle 50 cal?
I'm pretty sure that's frowned upon, so it's illegal to hunt with a pistol.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm back to the Mosin, even though Smile Money says that it's too nice of a gun to go deer hunting.
Well, you're going to be sitting in a fucking heated stand.
There's that.
It's basically like shooting your gun right out of your kitchen window.
Yeah. Okay. I will find out and I will let you know.
Alright, bud. Talk to you later.
Okay. Bye. Well, Smile Money did follow it up when I said I was thinking about maybe walking the power lines. Well, Matt was back at the shack. nothing. Make ready. 2 pounds, 5 ounces. Two pounds, 12 ounces. £2 12 ounces for an average of £2 10 ounces. It definitely feels lighter than that, but that I believe is an improvement over where it was. As long as we have the trigger on this, definitely feels like it needs a little range time love. There it is. £5 14 ounces. And I actually pulled the battery cover off as I was trying to pull the scale. 6 pounds 1 ounce. £5 4 ounces for a 3-shot average of £5 12 ounces. Which see, what I don't like is it has this right up to the wall. See, now once it does it once, it right up to the wall, and then you might even been able to hear that. I'll try to be really quiet, get it right next to the microphones, up to the wall. It's that little that it does. I think that might be a shoot your way through it scenario. I mean, we are talking about a very, in my eyes, a very beautiful, nostalgic looking pistol. In the all said and done with the tax and the FFL, you're from Palmetto State. It was also a daily deal. You're right at $450, and I have to say I am definitely looking forward to shooting this, because maybe you can just cram it full of mother's polish and then go shoot the fuck out of it. Sorry. That's the other thing I can feel. If you rack the slide like this, finger off trigger, it racks definitely lighter and smoother. Now, if you had squeezed the trigger, now you're not going to feel that because the gun is going to feel that. I feel I feel you can feel it all in the trigger as it re-ramps and resets itself. And you only feel it that first time as it's setting the hammer back. But I don't know, man. It's honestly, it's a pretty gun. I can't wait to get it dirty. Anguillus P35. It's one of those girls that likes it a little bit on the rough side. Nope. I cannot get the mag to lock into it till I do that. Danger, Will Robinson. Hey, out of curiosity though. Gee, I don't know how the reviews always end up so long, Eric. Huh. That's weird. Let me grab a bag of Freedom seeds that I recently got from Mikey. And it is 15 plus 1. Giving me a Woody. But did I just say it or not? 2 mags. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. Must be 14 right now. Yeah. Let me see. The overrun for the motion. Okay. Guns cleared. That's weird. That's weird. A fully loaded mag seats perfectly into it. Where I struggled. Unless there's just something with that mag. No. It's got this it has a little bit of a seating issue on an empty mag. Not a problem. Not a problem at all with a one in the tube. Now I gotta see if I have I'd really prefer to have this in like a leather holster, but I guess if it's going to get damaged, it's going to get damaged. I already see, I get the lighting right, or any lighting for Christ's sake. See that? There's like a line that goes zoop, and then drops down. Again, what do you give a shit? You know, you're looking at a gun that's... Yeah, this is nice. I like this. I mean, if I'm going to beat something up, I'd rather do it with the... You know, the one thing I... Do it with this. Finish my statement. Knoxville, Tennessee. One of the things I need to find out is if it is plus P rated or not. Okay. I like it. Then again, I've always had, you know, it's just another nostalgic gun. And I like these sights on it. I gotta see if I have a leather holster that would work for that. Money says, deleting old videos. I am imagining you never go back on a lonely evening and watch your golden year videos. As long as they are no longer issuing strikes and handing out suspensions, I wonder if some refugee you have offered is sitting in his basement filing complaints to YouTube about you. Get it right, some towelhead. Yeah, probably KB. Whoever that piece of shit is. I love knowing that I'm living rent-free in his head, though. Smile Money. That picture of you is a dead ringer for a problem child movie star. You know it. Anyone that looks like that, they're fucking doing blow off of a stripper's ass by the time they're 12. Sorry. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Wade says, not first, but glad to be here just the same. Thank you, Wade. Smile Money. T6B penetrates your bedroom wall, passes through Mike's house, and into Matt's grandma's house. Well, I know you Google everything, but that means that the bullet went out this way, made a 180-degree turn, well, maybe more like a 200-degree turn, and then went back that way to Grandma's. And Grandma does have the front bedroom. I only know this because you don't want to goof that up when you're sneaking into Danielle's room. Cobra says, then straight into the Earth's core, creating a super eruption of hot lava into Matt's closet, melting all of the skeletons. Ooh, Mopar 440. Squirrel. Oh my God. Well, if you're gonna do it, safety works. OnePlus. A little love. I'm not going to bother putting this back. This has the mag release right here, and that distance is all that it takes to not properly fit on the stand. So we'll go with the carry gun. $10mm. Thank you so much, Jim. Jim, if it makes you happy to know, if you hear this, this gun is slowly evolving into something I like to carry a lot. I realize I'm gonna start beating it up. The only thing I want to do is I want to get rid of the stock. Actually, the stock one is here. That's the one that was on the Hellcat, little Hell Kitty. But I've been looking at the new Viper. It's a sealed emitter, has solar charging on the top. Unfortunately,